Today I'm going to demonstrate the price importer available on the Integration Hub. Price importer depends on a certain configuration that needs to be available in the store, which is Pricebooks. If you try to import prices for the Pricebook that do exist in the system, the prices will be imported. If you try to import prices for the Pricebooks that do not exist in the system, those prices will not be imported to Elastic Path Commerce Cloud. I'm going to switch right now to the Integrations Hub. Elastic Path Commerce Cloud Price Import. This asset supports the import of Elastic Path Commerce Cloud price data. Elastic Path Commerce Cloud APIs are invoked to create the product prices. You can find more information about this integration in the corresponding documentation pages. Here we can see the information about the trigger details, which is URL of the integration, along with the place when you can specify your API key. So this integration natively supports adding an API key, but I'm not going to use it during this demonstration. Right now, I'm going to configure the connection to Elastic Path Commerce Cloud Platform. First, I need to set proper client ID for the system I'm using. Next, proper client secret and proper URL. There are some additional configuration options that I'm not going to discuss. I'm going, however, to mention one important one, which is throttle limit. This setting helps to avoid exceeding the limit of concurrent connections to the system available on the platform. In this particular case, the importer will allow max 3 concurrent connections to the platform within the interval of 125 milliseconds. Let's try to connect. As we can see, connection has been successful. Now we can see that integration has been successfully enabled. Again, below in the Summary tab, we can grab the URL of the configuration. I'm going to flip to the Postman right now. So first, I will update the URL of the endpoint. The bare minimum payload that needs to be supplied is this gzip file URLs that accepts an array of URLs to the files. And each particular file is expected to be in the form of the JSON lines, which basically means that each line represents the pricing object. Let's quickly flip to see what is the structure of the pricing object. So here we can see the example of the pricing information that can be loaded to the system. We can see the SKU, price book name. We can see that we can specify prices in different currencies along with the proper tiers. We can see also that we can specify a sales pricing along with the validity dates. And in the sales pricing, we can also see that it is possible to specify the tiers as well. If you scroll below, at the bottom of this file, we can see bare minimum of the information that is expected by price loader. In this case, it's a SKU, price book name, and the price information for the product. Let's switch back to the Postman, and let me trigger the integration. We can see that execution ID has been provided back. So let's check the executions tab, and we can see that the load process has been successfully invoked in a price integration. Let's switch right now to the price book section, and here we can see that 8 prices has been added to the B2C_US price book, which is exact number of the price information I have provided in the example of the file.